This is just an exciting experience for the students as well as the staff here at the National Zoo. And I hope that when they leave the National Zoo that they're encouraged to take some kind of action. I hope that the whole week is a transformative experience, but especially the time they spend here at the zoo talking about biodiversity, all of our conservation efforts, really has an effect on these young people where they will go back and think about what they could do within their own communities to make a change. I think there's so much that they could do, and I felt the energy and the enthusiasm of these young people. I think it's very exciting, and if each of them could do their part, we'll definitely see some major changes.
Joe Sacco was discussing how he became intrigued with animals, and then he went to school thinking he wanted to be a veterinarian, and that's exactly how I am. And then he decided that he didn't want to help sick animals. He wanted to help save them and conserve them. And the ways that he did it really motivated me, because that's exactly what I want to do. So that really stood out to me from what he spoke about.
One thing that interested me a lot was that there's a lot that goes on besides just, the showing off of the animals, because a lot of times that's all you get out of the zoo. There's a lot more to the conservation side and, the effort to bring back species and things of that nature, so that was really interesting to me.
At the zoo, we visited some of the animals. We've had some alone time, and we've also had guest speakers who are talking about their experiences with environmental issues. And Juliet really stood out to me with her talks about sharks and how her book, Dreaming Fish. So that was interesting.
Is really fun to me because of seeing the amount of animals and the effects that they make. And I guess from here, for me, it's really interesting to see the amount of animals that are there and the fun things that are just around here, like the birds we went to go see. And there were so many different species that we'd never even heard of. There was a lot of fun here.
It's always been a big interest for a lot of kids to be a zookeeper and stuff, because it's always great to come to the zoo when you're little and everything, so it was really interesting to see, to hear everything that goes on behind the scenes and what you really have to do on a day-to-day basis.